A symbolic meeting, speeches about reconnection, and an unexpected invitation. But does this mean reunification is getting closer? Or is it just another strategic move on the global chessboard? Now tell me, do you think China and Taiwan are really getting closer? Or is this just politics in action? Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay until the end, because what you're about to understand could completely change how you see this situation. It all starts with a move that caught international attention: the meeting involving Xi Jinping and a Taiwanese opposition leader linked to the Kuomintang. This group has historically taken a more open stance toward dialogue with China, supporting reduced tensions and, in some cases, a gradual approach that could, in the long term, lead to some form of reunification. And this is where the first key point comes in. The political channel is active. The visit of these figures to China shows that dialogue still exists, even in a scenario of constant tension. In addition, the invitation for Xi Jinping to visit Taiwan is highly symbolic and rare, reinforcing this attempt at rapprochement in public discourse. Expressions like family and reconnection are not used by chance. They are part of a narrative strategy aimed at easing tensions and creating a more favorable environment for dialogue. But when we look deeper, the situation is far more complex. On the other side, Taiwan's current government, led by Lai Ching-te and associated with the Democratic Progressive Party, follows a completely different path, defending autonomy and resisting reunification under Beijing's proposed terms. And this is the main obstacle. Taiwan is politically divided. While one side supports dialogue and closer ties, the other, currently in power, does not accept reunification under these conditions. There's also another major factor: the one country, two systems model used in Hong Kong. This model creates distrust in Taiwan, especially due to political changes and restrictions that have occurred over time. As a result, many Taiwanese view China's proposal with caution. And it doesn't stop there. The international landscape also plays a crucial role. The United States maintains strategic relations with Taiwan and has a strong interest in preserving the balance of power in the region. This means that any move toward reunification doesn't depend only on China and Taiwan. It also involves global interests. If a more concrete rapprochement were to happen, the impact would be massive. China would expand its geopolitical influence in the Indo-Pacific, while the United States could lose strategic ground. Taiwan, in turn, would face profound changes in its political, economic, and military systems. But looking at the current scenario clearly, what we have is not an imminent reunification. What we see is progress in dialogue, mainly through the opposition, combined with strong resistance from the current government and an international environment that makes any quick agreement difficult. In other words, it's a relevant movement, but still far from a conclusion. And like any major geopolitical game, every step has multiple layers: narrative, strategy, international pressure, and internal interests. Now the question is, do you believe this rapprochement could evolve into something concrete in the future, or will Taiwan continue to resist for many years? Leave your opinion in the comments, and if you want to keep understanding the behind the scenes of global geopolitics, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the next moves could surprise a lot of people.